Einen wunderschönen guten Abend allerseits und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Runde Tower Simulator 3 hier bei mir auf dem Kanal. Heute machen wir gleich mal weiter mit einem weiteren neuen Flughafen, der es heute ins Spiel geschafft hat. Verwunderlich, mehr oder weniger wenig für mich, weil die letzten paar Mal waren es immer im 14-Tage-Rhythmus. Jetzt haben sie 7 Tage gewartet. Mir soll es recht sein, habe ich nichts dagegen. Ja, wo geht's heute hin? Wie ihr seht, nach Portugal zum Humberto Delgado International Airport. So, bevor wir da lang rumlabern, hätte ich auch gesagt, fangen wir dann gleich mal direkt an. Ich selber habe mir noch nicht angeschaut. Keine Ahnung, was da los ist. Und ja, wie gehabt, Wetter natürlich erstmal wunderbar. Da lassen wir die Sonne, dass wir auch irgendwas sehen. Und ja, dann starten wir das Ganze. Und wir sehen uns dann gleich in-game, wenn das Ding geladen hat. Also bis gleich. So, da sind wir wieder. Also, schauen wir uns jetzt erstmal den Flughafen selber im Überblick an. Ist relativ kompakt. Also jetzt nicht übermäßig groß, so wie das jetzt hier ausschaut. Mal gucken gehen von außen. Ist also ja, recht überschaubar das Ganze. Hier schon die Runway. Das hier scheint das Frachtterminal oder sowas zu sein. DHL, jawohl. Schweizer, Portugal, Lufthansa, jawohl. Ja. EasyJet. So. Ich hätte fast gesagt, wir lassen sie von der 02 starten und auch 02 landen. Und dann schauen wir mal das Ganze, was da auf uns zukommt. So. Okay, 02. Und dann schauen wir mal, was alles passiert. Gleich nochmal ein paar V-Points setzen.
Lisbon ground. Capital Jet 622 Heavy with information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Capital Jet 622, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Negative. We tried to push back by hand, but we failed. Please send a pushback truck. Capital Jet 622 Heavy.
Ach, das Heavy vergessen. Capital Jet 662 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground. Runway 02, pushback approved. Capital Jet 622 Heavy.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 1926 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 1926, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Air Portugal 1926.
Der fährt so rum.
Lisbon Tower, Speedbird 56 Hotel Romeo 1 Final 02.
Speedbird 56 home.
Lisbon ground, Capital Jet 622 Heavy ready to taxi.
Speedbird 56 Hotel Romeo, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, cleared to land. Speedbird 56 Hotel Romeo.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 1926 ready to taxi.
Capital Jet 622 Heavy, continue taxi. Air Portugal 1926, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Capital Jet 622 Heavy.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal 1926.
Lisbon ground, Portugal 562 with information Del 2, requesting push and start.
Portugali. Ach du Schande. Portugali 562, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Portugalia 562.
Portugal. Das sind Zungenbrecher. Mit der Aussprache bei mir hapert es zum Teil ein bisschen, weil stellenweise habe ich dann das Problem, dass mich das Spiel nicht so versteht, wie ich es gern hätte.
Lisbon Tower, Swiss 7 Golf Alpha on Final 02.
Swiss 7 Golf Alpha, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, cleared to land. Swiss 7 Golf Alpha.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 832 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 832, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Air Portugal 832.
Lisbon ground, Portugalia 562 ready to taxi.
Portugalia 562, continue taxi. Portugalia 562, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Portugalia 562.
Capital Jet 622 Heavy, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Capital Jet 622 Heavy.
Speedbird 56 Hotel Romeo, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 56 Hotel Romeo.
Lisbon Tower, Emirates 3 Mike Victor Heavy on final 02.
Emirates 3 Mike Victor, runway 0 Heavy. Nochmal. Emirates 3 Mike Victor Heavy, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, clear to land.
Capital Jet
Emirates 3 Mike
622,
Victor
runway.
Heavy.
Ich vergesse immer dieses Heavy hinten dran.
Say again.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal A32
Capital
ready to taxi.
Jet 622 Heavy, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Capital Jet 622 Heavy.
Air Portugal A32, continue taxi. Air Portugal A32, continue taxi. Air Portugal A32, continue taxi.
Say again.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 1014 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal A32, continue taxi. Air Portugal A32, continue taxi.
Say again.
Ja. Swiss 7 Golf Alpha, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Swiss 7 Golf Alpha.
Air Portugal 1926, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Portugal 1926.
Air Portugal 832, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal A32.
Air Portugal 1014, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Air Portugal 1014.
Lisbon Tower, Portugalia 1031 on final 02.
Portugalia 1031, runway 02, clear to land.
Say again.
Portugalia 1031, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, cleared to land. Portugalia 1031.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 89 or Whiskey Papa with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Portugalia 562, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Portugalia 562.
Emirates 3, Mike Victor Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Emirates 3 Mike Victor Heavy.
Portugalia 562, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Portugalia 562.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 1014 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 1014, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal 1014.
Air Portugal 89er Whiskey Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 01.
Negative. We tried to push back by hand, but we failed. Please send a pushback truck. Air Portugal 89er Whiskey Papa.
Air Portugal 89er Whiskey Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Air Portugal 89er Whiskey Papa.
Lisbon Tower, French Sun 7642 on final 02.
French Sun 7642, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, cleared to land. French Sun 7642.
Air Portugal 832, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Air Portugal 832.
Portugalia 1031, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Portugalia 1031.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 89er Whiskey Papa ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 89er Whiskey Papa, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal 89er Whiskey Papa.
Air Portugal 832, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Portugal 832.
Lisbon ground, Alpine 769er3 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Alpine 76993, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02,
Air Portugal
pushback approved.
1014, runway 02,
Alpine
line up and wait.
769er3.
Air Portugal 1014, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Air Portugal 1014.
Air Portugal 1014, runway 02, cleared for immediately takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Portugal 1014.
Lisbon Tower, Portugal Alien 903 Lima Papa on final 02.
Portugalia 903 Lima Papa, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, cleared to land. Portugal Alien 903 Lima Papa.
Lisbon ground. Alpine 76903 ready to taxi.
Alpine 76903. Alpine 76903, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Alpine 76903.
French Sun 7642, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. French Sun 7642. Lisbon ground. KLM 90 Zulu with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Lisbon ground. Echo uniform Papa 421 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Ja, weiter zurück kommt man nicht. Schade. KLM 90, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Negative. We tried to push back by hand, but we failed. Please send a pushback truck. KLM 90 Zulu.
KLM 90 Zulu, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground. Runway 02. Pushback approved. KLM 90 Zulu.
Den habe ich jetzt nicht mehr verstanden, wie der heißt.
Ground. Runway 02, pushback approved. Echo uniform Papa 421.
Okay.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 88 Tango Mike on final 02.
Air Portugal 88 Tango Mike, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, cleared to land. Air Portugal 88 Tango Mike.
Lisbon ground. KLM 90 Zulu ready to taxi.
KLM 90 Zulu, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
Air
KLM 90
Portugal
Zulu.
89 Whiskey Papa, runway 02, line up and wait.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 243 uniform heavy with information Del2.
Air Portugal
Requesting push
89
and
Whiskey
start.
Papa, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Air Portugal 89 Whiskey Papa.
Portugalia 93 Lima Papa, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Portugal Alien 903 Lima Papa.
Lisbon ground. Echo uniform Papa 421 ready to taxi.
Echo uniform Papa 421, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Echo uniform Papa 421.
Air Portugal 89 Whiskey Papa, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, Cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Air Portugal 89 or Whiskey Papa.
Air Portugal 23 Air Portugal 243 uniform heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 02. Air Portugal 243 uniform heavy.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Air Portugal 243 uniform heavy.
Lisbon ground, Alpine 45 Echo Zulu with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Alpine 45 Echo Zulu, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Alpine 45 Echo Zulu.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 3961 heavy on final 02.
Air Portugal 3961 heavy, runway 02, clear to land.
Say again.
Air Portugal 3961 heavy, runway Ja, was ist denn heute los? Air Portugal 3961 heavy. Air Portugal 3961 heavy, runway 02, clear to land.
Say again.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 243 uniform heavy ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 3961 heavy, runway 02, clear to land.
Say again. Runway 02, clear to land. Air Portugal 3961 heavy.
Alpine 7693, runway 02, cleared for takeoff, upon reaching... Ja, sag mal, ey.
Negative.
Negativ.
Alpine 7693.
Lisbon ground, Alpine 45
Alpine
Echo Zulu ready to taxi.
7693, runway 02, cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02. Cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Alpine 7693.
Air Portugal 88 Tango Mike, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Air Portugal 88 Tango Mike.
Alpine 45 Echo Zulu, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Alpine 45 Echo Zulu.
Air Portugal 243 Uniform Heavy, continue taxi.
Lisbon ground. Aegean 2 Lima Papa with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Aegean 2 Lima Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved.
Air Portugal
Aegean 2 Lima
243 Uniform Heavy. Air Portugal 243 Uniform Heavy. Air Portugal 243 Uniform.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 1013 on final 02.
Was ist denn das?
Runway 02, Air Portugal 243 uniform heavy.
Air Portugal 1013, runway 02, clear to land. Air Portugal 1013, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, clear to land. Air Portugal 1013.
Air Portugal 3961 heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Air Portugal 3961 heavy.
KLM 90 Zulu heavy, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Oh, das gibt's doch nicht. Was ist denn heute los?
KLM 90 Zulu.
KLM 90 Zulu, runway 0. Jetzt habe ich das Heavy vergessen. Oder?
Runway 02. KLM 90 Zulu.
KLM 90 Zulu, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02. Cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 90 Zulu.
Lisbon ground. Aegean 2 Lima Papa ready to taxi.
Aegean 2 Lima Papa, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Aegean 2 Lima Papa.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 89 heavy with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 89 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Air Portugal 89 heavy.
Lisbon Tower, Portugalia 401 Papa on final 02.
Portugalia 401 Papa, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, clear to land. Portugalia 401 Papa.
Echo Uniform Papa 421, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Echo Uniform Papa 421.
Air Portugal 1013, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Air Portugal 1013.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 89 heavy ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 89 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal 89 heavy.
Echo Uniform Papa 421, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching
L145
altitude
Echo Zulu,
1000,
runway
contact
02, line up and
departure.
wait.
Echo Uniform Papa 421.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Alpine 45 Echo Zulu. Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 55 Tango Delta. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf, standby.
Say again. Standing by. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf.
Alpan 45 Echo Zulu, runway 02, cleared for immediately takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1300, contact departure. Alpine 45 Echo Zulu.
Lisbon Tower, Ryanair for 8 Delta Yankee on final 02.
Ryanair 48 Delta Yankee, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, clear to land. Ryanair for 8 Delta Yankee.
Air Portugal 243 Uniform Hotel, no, not Hotel. Air Portugal 243 Uniform Heavy, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Air Portugal 243 Uniform Heavy.
Portugalia 401 Papa, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Portugalia 401 Papa.
Air Portugal 243 Uniform Heavy. Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Portugal 243 Uniform Heavy.
Portugalia 401 Papa, hold position.
Hold position. Portugalia 401 Papa.
Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 143 Papa on final 02.
Air Portugal 143 Papa, runway 02, clear to land. Air Portugal 143 Papa, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, clear to land. Air Portugal 143 Papa.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf ready to taxi.
Portugalia 401 Papa, continue taxi. Air Portugal 55 Tango. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Portugalia 401 Papa.
Say again. Continue taxi. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf.
Ryanair 48 Delta Yankee, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Ryanair for 8 Delta Yankee.
Air Portugal 89er Heavy, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Portugal 89er Heavy.
Lisbon ground. Air France 67 Golf Papa with information Delta requesting push and start.
Air France 67 Golf Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 02. Air France 67 Golf Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Air France 67 Golf Papa.
Portugalia 401 Papa, hold position.
Hold position. Portugalia 401 Papa.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 1862 on final 02.
Air Portugal 1862, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, clear to land. Air Portugal 1862.
Portugalia 410 Papa. Portugalia 410 Papa, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Portugalia 401 Papa.
Lisbon ground. Air France 67 Golf Papa ready to taxi.
Air France 67 Golf Papa, continue taxi.
Lisbon ground.
Air
Alpine
France
19
67
Yankee
Golf
Papa
Papa,
with information
continue taxi.
Delta, requesting push and start.
Air France 67 Golf Papa, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air France 67 Golf Papa.
Again, Lima Papa, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Aegean 2 Lima Papa.
Air Portugal 143 Papa, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Air Portugal 143 Papa.
Alpine 19er Yankee Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground. Runway 02. Pushback approved. Alpine 19 Yankee Papa.
Lisbon ground, Iberia 31 Papa Papa with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Iberia 31 Papa Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Iberia 31 Papa Papa.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 429er on final 02.
Air Portugal 429er, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, clear to land. Air Portugal 429er.
Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf.
Air Portugal 1862, taxi to terminal. Air Portugal 1862, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Air Portugal 1862.
Lisbon ground, Alpine 19er Yankee Papa ready to taxi.
Alpine 19er Yankee Papa, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Alpine 19er Yankee Papa.
Lisbon ground, Iberia 31 Papa Papa ready to taxi.
Iberia 31 Papa Papa, continue taxi. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Continue taxi. Iberia 31 Papa Papa.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Portugal 55 Tango Golf.
Lisbon ground, Smart Jet 5 Tree Quebec with information Delta, ready to start.
Smartjet 53 Quebec, approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, approved. Smart Jet 5 Tree Quebec.
Lisbon ground. Lufthansa 22 Alpha with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Lisbon ground, Smart Jet 5 Tree Quebec ready to taxi.
Lisbon Tower, Portugalia 471 Alpha on final 02.
Portugalia 471 Alpha, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, clear to land. Portugalia 471 Alpha.
Lufthansa 22 Alpha, standby.
Standing by. Lufthansa 22 Alpha.
Lisbon ground, Smart Jet 5 Tree Quebec ready to taxi.
Smartjet 53 Quebec, continue taxi. Air France 67 Golf Papa, runway 02, line up and wait.
Continue taxi. Smart Jet 5 Tree Quebec.
Air Portugal 429er, taxi to terminal.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Air France 67 Golf Papa.
Taxi to terminal. Air Portugal 429er.
Lufthansa 22 Alpha, pushback approved, expect runway 02. Air France 67 Golf Papa, runway 02, cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Lufthansa 22 Alpha, runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air France 67 Golf Papa.
Alpine 19er Yankee Papa, runway 02, line up and wait. Alpine 19er Yankee Papa, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Alpine 19er Yankee Papa.
Alpine 19er Yankee Papa, runway 02, cleared for immediately takeoff. Alpine 19er Yankee Papa, runway 02, cleared for immediately takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Negative. Alpine 19er Yankee Papa. Runway 02, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alpine 19er Yankee Papa.
Lisbon ground, Lufthansa 22 Alpha ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 22 Alpha, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Lufthansa 22 Alpha.
Iberia 31 Papa Papa, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Iberia 31 Papa Papa.
Portugalia 471 Alpha, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Portugalia 471 Alpha.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved.
Iberia 31 Papa
Air
Papa,
Portugal
runway
68
02,
Delta
cleared for
Charlie.
takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway
Smartjet
02,
53
cleared
Quebec,
for
runway
takeoff upon
02,
reaching
line up and wait.
altitude 1000, contact departure. Iberia 31 Papa Papa.
Runway 02, line up and wait behind. Smartjet 53 Quebec.
Lisbon ground, Kotum 2039 heavy with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Last plane called.
Runway 02, line up and wait behind. Smartjet 53 Quebec. Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Den wollte ich wissen, wie der heißt, den habe ich nicht verstanden.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Kotum 2039 heavy.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie, continue taxi. Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie.
Smartjet 53 Quebec, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Ground, runway 02.
Lufthansa
Pushback
22 Alpha,
approved.
runway 02, line
Air
up and wait.
Portugal 72 Golf Hotel. Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Smartjet 53 Quebec.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Lufthansa 22 Alpha. Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 491 on final 02.
Air Portugal 491, runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02, cleared to land. Air Portugal 4901.
Lisbon ground. Kotum 2039 heavy ready to taxi.
Koten 2039 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Kotum 2039 heavy.
Lufthansa 22 Alpha, runway 02, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Lufthansa 22 Alpha.
Lisbon ground. Swiss 8 Delta Zulu with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Swiss 8 Delta Zulu, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground, runway 02, pushback approved. Swiss 8 Delta Zulu.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel, continue taxi. Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel, continue taxi. Oh, was ist denn heute?
Say again.
Ja. Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel.
Koten 2039 heavy, runway 02, cleared for immediately takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Kotum 2039 heavy.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 27 Papa Lima on final 02. Lisbon ground, Swiss 8 Delta Zulu ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 491, go around.
Go around. Air Portugal 4901.
Swiss 8 Delta Zulu, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Swiss 8 Delta Zulu.
Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie, runway 02, line up and wait.
Runway 02, line up and wait. Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie.
Air Portugal 491, enter final.
Say again.
Air Portugal 491, enter final runway 02.
Enter final runway 02. Air Portugal 4901.
Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie, runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie, runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Portugal 68 Delta Charlie.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 782 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 782, pushback approved, expect runway 02.
Ground. Runway 02, pushback approved. Air Portugal 782.
Lisbon Tower, beeline to Quebec Yankee on final 02.
Beeline to Quebec Yankee, runway 02, clear to land. Beeline to Quebec Yankee, runway 02, clear to land.
Say again. Runway 02, clear to land. Beeline to Quebec Yankee.
Going around Air Portugal 27 Papa Lima.
Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel, runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching...
Negative.
Air Portugal 72
72
Golf Hotel, runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 02, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 782 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 782, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal 782.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 754 Alpha with information Delta, requesting push and start.
So, und mit diesem wunderschönen Start verabschiede ich mich für heute. Danke fürs Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis dahin.